Buongiorno. Good morning. My name is Abby. I am a study abroad and intern abroad student here in Florence, Italy with AIFS. My home college is Buffalo State University. Go Bengals. And I'm here with 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟. They're my employer for my 12-week internship program. 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟 works along with AIFS to give a resource to study abroad and intern abroad students for mental health counseling, different sorts of outreach programs. Just if you need to reach out to anybody for any reason, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟 is there. So I'm going to take you along day in my life of what it looks like to be an intern for 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟 and to be living in Florence in general. So let's have a good day, guys. So pretty much all of my days start out the same with me getting coffee and a cornetto. I'll come back here and I'll do work until 4. I work 10 to 4, so it'll be about 240 hours at the end of my 8 weeks that I work for. Pretty much just doing some Instagram posts today. I'm featuring one of my friends who's studying abroad in Cannes, France on the 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟 Instagram. So be ready for that to come out today. So fun and exciting. But yeah, pretty much I'll just be doing work until 4. I will give you some updates during the day, answer some questions. So keep giving me questions in the box, and yeah. Don't mind the church bells, it's noon here. I found out about doing an internship abroad because there was a girl in one of my classes in the spring semester who was looking up studying abroad, and I forgot that I could do that. And I'm like, perfect, let me do it. So I looked up how to study abroad through Buff State, and it took me to AIFS, and I got in touch with the AIFS people after I sent in an application, and they said that I had enough credits to be interning abroad, and that it would be a better idea for me to intern rather than study abroad. And I was like, perfect. So I did that. Definitely talk to the AIFS people if you have any questions. They can steer you in the direction of interning, studying, and like what sort of companies you could be working for if you intern. So Study Abroad has a really big program here in Florence. Interning abroad, there's 7 of us total. It's definitely interesting when you go and pass the groups of study abroad students here and you see like 10, 15 of them together, and then it's just us and we have 7. But I really like that it's this small. Obviously, there's more study abroad students here, so we have people to talk to and people that we hang out with when we go out. But just having us 7, it's very family, like it's like a close-knit group of friends. We all hang out together, get dinner. I really love the size of our program. I love the people in it. The people here in Florence are amazing that are at AIFS. They're great, they're so helpful. I love the size. I love my tight little group of friends. So if you're planning on studying abroad, definitely make sure that you maintain a GPA of over 2.5 is usually the standard. Make sure you don't have any academic violations or any disciplinary actions, because they look into that when you apply to study abroad. Also, if you're going into college soon or you're in college, make sure you talk to your advisor and say that you want to be on the study abroad track. And usually they'll lay out a semester plan for you throughout your years in college that you can follow, so that you have that chunk of the semester where you can take the liberal arts courses that you usually take when you study abroad, just to make it easier for you. But yeah, just make sure you're in communications with your advisor as early as you know that you want to study abroad, so that they can put you on the right track. But for requirements, just make sure you're being a good student. For courses, you are usually with a group of students, like how you would be in a normal college setting. It's just your group of students that you're studying abroad with that you're taking classes with. Usually they're not integrated with students from your home country. It's more of a separate thing with Italian or wherever you end up professors. The courses are super fun. I know some of them are like cooking classes, art history classes in Italy, so that kind of stuff is pretty cool. For traveling, you can choose to travel alone if you want. There's a lot of companies also in Europe that are geared towards study abroad students that you can go on trips with. Also, AIFS has a lot of trips, day trips that they plan in different areas of your home country that you can join in on, which is super cool. If you're stuck between wanting to intern or wanting to study abroad, I would definitely talk to somebody at AIFS to see what their opinion is on where you're at specifically. I would say if you're later in your schooling, more like junior, senior year, interning is great, specifically if you know what you want to be doing post-graduation. Also, even if you're a sophomore, one of the roommates I have, she's a sophomore and she's doing an internship here at an art gallery, so that's really cool. Studying, there's a lot of super cool courses, so if you have more liberal arts courses that you need to take for graduation requirements, some of them are super cool over here, and I would have to say a little bit better than the ones probably at your home university. If you're stuck and you really don't know what to do, I would definitely talk to somebody at AIFS who can make it more personal for you. Yes, so far I have been to Milan and 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦. I also have been to Austria. I went to Vienna and Salzburg with my friend. This weekend I'm gonna be in Poland, Krakow, Poland. The weekend after that is Budapest, and I'm gonna go see my friend in Cannes, and then I'll be in Rome and Naples, Sicily, Pompeii. I have a lot of trips coming up, so I'm really looking forward to those. Still some up in the air. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go, or I'm not sure where I'm gonna go, but I'm definitely gonna go somewhere. I really love traveling while I'm here. It's nice because it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours to really anywhere I want to go in Europe. So it makes it super convenient, especially when I have to be back on Mondays to start work. For price logistics, I know that every program is different depending on where you are, what country you're in, what city you're in. Mine, I believe, was a little bit over $10,000 for the semester. I also had some fees that I had through Buff State, so it ended up being around 12. But the good thing is they bill through your home institution if you're still in college. If you're doing an internship abroad, some people aren't still in college, but if you are in college, they bill it through your home institution, so you can take out a private student loan to cover the tuition cost, which is really nice, so you don't have to pay that all up front right now. But it includes your housing, it includes some activities that you have through AIFS. I know for study abroad students, they get meal vouchers, kind of like a meal plan, so it does cover a lot, and we're here for 3 months, so it's a lot covered in that tuition bill. So the internship that I'm doing through 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜 is more of a marketing and communications internship. I'm a psychology major. I plan on getting my PsyD later on after I'm done with my bachelor degree. I do also plan on having a private practice, so I think that a lot of this marketing and communications and outreach that I'm doing through 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜 is going to be helpful for me to be able to reach the target audience that I'm looking for in the future and how to market myself towards that audience. And I really also think that I like graphic design. It's pretty fun. I've never done this professionally before, and having my supervisors look it over and give me different feedback on how I can make it look better is really helpful. So if I ever did this professionally, and when I do have to market towards target clients, I'll have that under my belt. All right, my biggest takeaway from my first month of being here is that you have to seize all the opportunities that are thrown at you, because you never know when you're gonna get to do something like this ever again. Obviously, like, I plan to come to Europe again in my life many times after I leave here, but I'm never gonna have this moment where I'm living here like this with my roommates, or just having this time to do what I want and see what I want while I'm here. Also, I would say learn the language that you are going to be around. So like Italian would have been a smart idea to have picked up a little bit of before I came here, but I'm learning a little bit now, which is fun, but I wish I would have had a little bit more of a background in it. So yeah, seize all the opportunities, learn the language. Okay guys, so I just got done with my pizza making. I put little pepperonis, but that's actually peppers in Italian, so it's like salami, and some sun-dried tomatoes on there. Let's take a taste.
I was told to be professional and not like the last take. So hello, I'm 𝗟𝗧𝗦. This is my review of the pizza I made just now at our pizza making class. No, this is my first slice. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So I got some Brussels sprouts, some pepper.
That is not Brussels sprouts.
Oh, this is artist. Okay, I'm just gonna eat it.
Eye contact.
Oh my god, it's the best pizza I've ever had. It's really good here.
You heard it here, folks. Book your pizza making class at
Oh my god, that's so good. Oh my god, it's so good.
In Italy.
So good.
I'll show you guys
freaking
what
out.
it is later, but book your
Oh my
pizza
God.
making class here. Okay guys, just for you. Well, just for me, I would have done this regardless. I went and waited at my favorite gelato place called 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 and got my nightly gelato that I always get. I get a scoop of pistachio and I get a scoop of the 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦. I'm probably butchering that name. Best pistachio gelato that I've ever had so far out of like the probably 10 places that I've had it at so far in Florence. So 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 is number one. I've never had pistachio anything before I came here, but I'm addicted. So now I'm back in my apartment, getting ready for bed. I'm about to sign off, but I want to let you guys know some things before coming to Florence that I wish I would have known. One thing that I wish I would have known about is the mosquitoes here, because it's by the Arno. It's really bad with mosquitoes, and you're gonna get bit a million times and they'll be in your apartment. But there's these plugins that you can get at Conad. Saved our lives here in this apartment, saved our lives. I would get like 10 mosquito bites a day before that we got that plug-in, but now that we have that plug-in, I've gotten probably about two bites, and it's been about 2 weeks. So definitely the mosquitoes are insane. The driving here is crazy. Look both ways always, even if it's a one-way. The Vespas sometimes just keep flying up and you don't see them coming. The coffee here is so strong compared to America, and it's so good. Like, I just get a cappuccino and I put a little bit of sugar in it, and I'm like I drink a little bit of coffee with my sugar sort of person. So, and I love it. I think it's so rich, but you're wired for the day for sure. Especially if you get a double shot espresso, you're for sure locked in. Sometimes you have to pay to use the public restrooms here, which that can be a little shocking, but it's not everywhere around here. And also, the clothes here are so good. Don't bring a lot of clothes when you come. Pack light, buy here. One class I'm taking is through AIFS and it's remote. It's called Intercultural Communications. I pretty much got to configure my own schedule. The professor gave the assignments and said, this is a general format of when you want everything done, but you have your own due dates, which is kind of nice because it can be a little bit more lenient. And then I'm also taking one through Buff State with one of my professors. It's an independent study, so I basically just write about the different psychological things that I've seen that are different or the same between the US and Italy or wherever I'm traveling if I'm going somewhere else that weekend. So yeah, those are the two classes that I'm doing at the moment. Then obviously I have to do some sort of classwork for my internship just for AIFS to see what I'm doing and to make sure that I'm staying on par for what they want me to do for my 6 credits that I'll be receiving. Real quick, final culture shock. Washer in the kitchen, and we don't have a dryer. First thing I walked into the apartment and saw. But other than that, I'm gonna be signing off. I hope that you guys had a good time watching what a day in the life of an intern in Florence was like. If you have any more questions, definitely reach out to AIFS and they can help steer you in the direction that you need to go. If you want some more day in the life content from me, I post on my study abroad Instagram account every single day. Post what I ate, where I ate, what cafe I went to. The fun continues. I'll tag it up here for you guys. Yeah, have a great day and happy travels.